in Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Oh yeah, we're going to get down today. We're going to see what's going on here. As I'm pulling cards, spirit guides, universe, angels, ancestors, possible friends who have passed over, and the higher galactic beings that might be overseeing this act of divination, and the ascended masters of it all. Please come in and help guide and give us messages for today in their best and highest good. Please protect us from any darker or malevolent energies from coming through. Please and thank you. All right, so one more, please. I was kind of taken there for a minute. Feel like there were a few energies until the spirit kind of guarded. I don't know. That was cool. You know, that was cool. I just feel like they were guarding some darker energy from coming through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5. All right. I think it was this one first. Childish. Someone has to be the adult in the room. Maybe terms should be grow up or get out. Something about somebody being really childish. All right. That's where we're starting. Mirror reflects your own issues like attracts like. Yeah, I look at this mirror and the lady in the mirror isn't the same lady as it should be mirroring. Somebody does not want to reflect. They're refusing that. They don't want to see themselves, right? They don't want to, whatever that is, negativity. Like a dark cloud above, you're depressed with extreme moods. If it's not you, it's them. Could be everybody. Somebody is very negative here, very childish. Could be a grown man or woman, for God's sakes, and they're acting like a child. Deadly combo, dangerous when together, triggering and explosive, hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Somebody is thinking of triggering somebody or wants to or whatever. Unpredictable, you never know what they'll do. Unreliable, live wire. It's showing a couple on the card. I don't know if this is technically a couple, but we don't know what they're going to do. Deadly combo, somebody's going to, you know, the hope, fear, challenge, and homework is triggering somebody, right, for that deadly combo thing, but not knowing how people are going to react, right? Well, don't trigger them, maybe, and they won't react. All right, that's that. I don't know. I'm sure there's more there. We're going to get deeper. Hi, everybody, tapping in and out. It's good to see you. I'm actually filming this before Halloween, even though it's for November. So happy Halloween if you're watching live. I do love Samhain. I love this time of year. I do. Plus, it's my birth month, so... Good omen. All right. Thank God, right? Yeah, hope, fear, or no, that's the deadly combo. This is in your past present. There is a good combo out of this. I mean, why do I keep pulling that card? Maybe it is your other half. Hi, everyone. Hello, hello. All right, hold on. I need a bunch of cards here. Show me what I need to see. Whoa, see how that came flying out? Horses, free spirit. Yeah, and it came out with authority. Somebody has like a strong will, a free spirit. Okay, and then we have somebody that doesn't want to reflect. They don't want to look at themselves. There's a good omen here, however. 3 more of these and we can get into my tarot. I hope everybody is having a good morning, afternoon, evening, whenever you watch this. Bingo. Negativity. Bingo. Something's a bullseye. Okay, this is crowning you for a couple weeks. So the negativity, the depression, okay. Show me what I need to see. Wide world web. Okay, hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Explosive. Yeah, something about the internet. Something. Okay. Show me one more, please. Betrayal. Unpredictable. It's about betrayal. We don't know what they're going to do because it's about betrayal or something like that. I'm going to use my pagan or Viking deck, whatever. Show me what I need to see. Seven of Pentacles. Somebody's working on something. Somebody's or assessing the situation. Hold on. Yeah, I have card down. I thought so. Hold on one second. Page of Wands reversed. Well, we have horses and free spirit and strong will. And then we have somebody that's not. Okay. But then they don't want to reflect. Okay, this person could be weak. Could be how do I say? They're just not into it, I guess. I'm getting a very sacrificial energy here. It's like the Hanged Man, but it's also kind of like the Pentacle. Some of these cards do have two meanings in them, and I'm still trying to figure that out myself as I read them. But going with my own intuition, this card is a bingo, right? But if he's hanging, it's sacrificial, and I see that sword next to him. You know what I mean? But I also feel like somebody's waiting, you know, because that's a Hanged Man, like suspension, negative, like a dark cloud. I really feel that sacrificial energy coming through. Deadly combo. Show me. I need a bunch of cards, please. Maybe we don't want to trigger someone because we don't know how it's going to end up because there's betrayal there. Okay, that could be. Hi, everybody. Hello, hello. All right, so yeah, the Yggdrasil. Yeah, that's like the tree of life. It's like the, I don't know how to pronounce it, right? But it's something like Yggdrasil or something. But it's abundance. It like gives you the life, the abundance, the vitality. Thank you, spirit. And what? And that is the hope, fear, challenge, and homework for somebody. Okay. Yggdrasil. Okay. Knight of Cups with betrayal. Yeah. Unpredictable. This could be an apology. This could be a heartfelt message or both, right? Coming forward after the betrayal. Okay. The world down here. Yeah. We're looking at things because there really isn't any closure. It's like things are still, see, if we're still, like, this is almost the suspension, right? So you're waiting on the closure or you're working on the closure, right? Justice is here. It's in your favor. I like it. What's fair is fair. Somebody needs to reflect. They just do. Look at this one, has a lot of power and authority in this Justice card. Look at the wolf behind him. Like, yes, this is justice. You know? I feel like somebody was told life isn't fair all the time or something. And now it's kind of like, it isn't, is it? Well, it is if you're cool from the beginning. Honestly. Yeah. We have that sacrificial energy again. Wow. Negative. Wow. Bingo. Negative. Somebody wants somebody gone or something. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. There's a lot of competition and fighting right now around the subject of whatever. Nine of Cups, I like it. Queen of Cups, we have the Yggdrasil with the Nine of Cups. Wide world web. Somebody's in wish fulfillment here, or it's about wishes, right? Deadly combo. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Okay, Queen of Cups. This is the sweetheart card. Look at her. She looks like a sweetheart. Looking over, being intuitive, very emotionally connected and happy. At the wishes, whoever this Queen of Cups is looking right at the Nine of Cups. So this Queen of Cups is very grateful, happy, and doing well. And Nine of Cups, somebody wants to apologize to the Queen of Cups. It's just unpredictable or something. We don't know how it's going to turn out. Somebody could be a live wire. Okay. Well, don't come in with manipulation or, lies or toxic kind of behaviors. And, somebody's being very childish about this. Three of Cups. There was a party. I feel like people were laughing, being very childish. Somebody had to be the adult in the room. Somebody's assessing things. I feel like you are, because there's no closure. There's nothing. It's like there's still more, right? There's still more. And with the wide world web card here and then the world card down here, somebody's definitely in the spotlight. The moon reverse, it's about exposure. Justice card is right over this. Facing your fears. People need to self-reflect, man. Yeah. There's competition with the five of wands right in the middle of the reading. Everything is around this, right? It's not fulfilling. You think? You think she's happy? Or he? Wow. Bingo. It's pretty obvious somebody wanted somebody out of the picture. Very negative. Or something about this. Two more cards, please, and we can move on. I really don't like this. If you see or sense anything out of these cards, please take it with you. That's what this stuff is all about, right? Temperance reversed. Very reckless behaviors. Very out of balance, ungrounded. Somebody is not grounded out there. They're not cool, like Queen of Swords. Queen of Cups right over it. Nine of Cups, betrayal, unpredictable. All right, here's the Temperance card reversed. Look how long it took her hair is, took a long time. Here, there's no patience, there's no waiting. They're reckless. They're not even grounded at all. These kinds of people are very like, and then here's Queen of Swords. Really? Really? Standing in her truth over this betrayal. The Devil on the bottom of the deck. I shit you not. Yep. Obsessions, control, gaslighting, manipulation, being bound to a situation. This is a Capricorn card, the Devil. It's Capricorn energy. Being very... This Queen of Swords with this Devil. We'll see. All right, so I'm going to switch decks. I'm going to use I guess it's a Slovak deck. That's what I call it. I don't know the name of half of my decks. And the day that I don't mention it, that's when somebody says, hey, what was that deck? So, I got to do it every time. But anyway, I call it my Slovak deck. And I am part Slovak. So, I dig it. All right, I have 9 of Swords down, 6 of Cups down, King of Coins down, the Hermit, Death card down, Death card reversed with the Knight of Cups. They want to apologize, but there's no change. Then it's not a real apology, is it? But whatever. If it gets it over with. 6 of Swords. All right, so 9 of Swords down with the 7 of Pentacles here. There is a good omen here, right? I think Capricorns seriously need to know this, right? They really need to dig that vibe. There's a good omen out of this somehow, some way, right? This child, this adult child, more than likely, being ridiculous and negative and doesn't want to self-reflect or let go of the past or change, But on the other hand, I feel like you're trying to feel better, right? Letting it go, maybe, right? I see you're assessing things of the past, trying to let it go, all right? There's a lot of bad memories here. This could be traumas. Could be PTSDs or CPTSDs, which is complex post-traumatic stress disorder, which means things that have happened hundreds or even thousands of times, right? Like mental abuse, emotional abuse, financial abuse, right? Housing situations, right? The abuse of the authority, causing codependent issues or whatever. But yeah, not really. I feel like somebody has like no drive for these messages coming through, this free spirit. It's like the bad memories of the free spirit, is making them self-reflect, even though they don't want to, maybe even for some of you. Okay. King of Coins down. This person, this isn't a king anymore, right? He either fell off his throne or he was never on it, he or she, right? So it could be very stubborn and arrogant, right? Not managing money very well. He's not managing his kingdom very well. Bingo. Somebody's negative as shit. Feel like there is a dark cloud hanging over somebody's house or something, right? Waiting on the opportunity of all of it, coming into enlightenment in the meantime, right? Self-reflection, spending a lot of time alone, right? Somebody's a hermit. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework. This is a teacher and a guide in the Yggdrasil or whatever. card, being in fulfillment and abundance, wide world web right over this deadly combo. Somebody's triggering somebody. I feel like it was a game with the Five of Wands here. It's a game. It's a mind game, right? These mind games, the spiritual warfare. That's real shit, people. Spiritual warfare is real shit. Not giving it the energy or the thought process of it is breaking the cycle. But getting through that, to do that, there's a lot of healing. You got to get through the ick. You got to get through the anger and the sadness and the guilt or whatever it may be. You know? Yeah, they want to apologize, but they're not changing. They're not accepting that it's over. Right? There's betrayal here, right over this. They refuse the change. Great. Getting out of the troubled waters, however, out of the storms is a good omen for you going forth. Okay? Know that, right? Just know that. The justice that's here is not wish fulfillment. Ding, 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 the Nine of Cups again. This one's reversed, right? It's justified, but you may not like it, or somebody doesn't like it. Probably the one that doesn't want to self-reflect, right? Somebody's a free spirit. I feel like there's innocence here. I don't have the Fool card, but I feel innocence. Sometimes you have to be cruel to be kind. Thank you, Spirit. Somebody's being cruel to be kind. Because it's the harsh truth, the harsh justice. Okay. It's the harsh justice of it. Yeah, Two of Swords, Seven of Cups reversed. Temperance, ding, 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 ding. Five of Coins reversed, Four of Cups reversed. Somebody wasn't thinking. Or they want to let it go. Or both. Thinking about these things and processing these things, you know, is really key, because I really seriously don't feel like a lot of people process things in the correct way. And that's why there's so much mental illness that doesn't need to be, right? But something of that. Anyway, Five of Coins down with the Three of Cups. There's more than likely a collaboration of three or some kind of whatever in celebratory energy, right? Good omen. Five of Coins down. Yeah, somebody was ostracized. Somebody was like forgotten about or whatever. But it was a while ago, right? Letting this whole thing go and the childish memories of it all and the traumas of it all, right? And this is the Four of Cups down, where, you know, not processing things correctly. They're not even thinking about reflecting on themselves here. So whoever we're talking about, you know, the Moon reverse is definitely exposure. It's facing your fears. It's all of it. Secrets coming out. You know, it's not wish fulfillment, but what's fair is fair. Okay, three more cards, please. Yeah, the choices and decisions. Choosing peace. This is dead center in the reading. Somebody chose peace, a truce, or some shit. You know, bingo. From being burned at the stake. And I feel like these people, or some of these people, would have been, should it be allowed anymore. But it's not, because it's not justified. Right? The people that are doing the burning and the condemning and the executions, those are the people that need to take responsibility for what they've done, period. Man, this has been going on through centuries. You know, it's disgusting. 7 of Cups down. The illusion's out. Moon down. This is exposure. This is wish granted. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Deadly combo. One person's walking in light, one person is not. And somebody's minding their own business. I got Temperance with Queen of Cups. Yeah, Queen of Cups is healed. Queen of Cups, whoever this is, male or female, is cool. Cool, balanced, you know? That's what it's all about through this betrayal, is keep staying level-headed, balanced, and I feel like there's a lot of magic afoot. This is a very magical card to me. To me, this deer in the background is like a ghost figure, right? It's very magical, very like you can't see it. You can't see the healing. Oh yeah, and Queen of Cups isn't looking at that. And then we got the Death card reversed right over it. It's about healing, and somebody's refusing it. They don't want to do they don't want to go through the change. This is the Death card, man. The Death card is the Death card. They refuse it. It's already over, though. I feel it's already over. They just refuse to go through the change or see it for what it is. Yeah, they don't want to see what they've created. That's what it is. 3 more cards, please. Whatever. Yeah, we got the Moon down again. Ding, 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 ding. Definite exposure. Facing your fears. All those deceptive moments and lies and things that were hidden. Yeah, bingo. Somebody doesn't want to fucking deal with it. They've exposed it. The negativity. Some people don't like it. And too bad, so sad, because if that's the walk you walk, then that's the plank you're on, man. That's what the fuck. 2 more cards. I don't know. It's huge exposure for somebody, but there's a good omen here. It needed to happen, right? Four of Wands. Temperance down has everything to do with the family and how unhealed it is. And it's being exposed on the wide world web. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Yeah. Well, if that's what it took, I don't feel like anything else could possibly have broken this or stopped it. Here's Justice again. Ding, 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 ding. And what's fair is fair. This is leveling the scales, making things right, doing what's right, standing up for what's right. Betrayal right over this. Queen of Swords, off with their heads. This one will speak their truth. And this Queen of Swords is in the justice mode. Queen of Swords is very intelligent and possibly well-versed even, right? They'll speak their mind. They're saying what they need to say to get this fucking healing going because nobody else or nothing else was working. 5 of Cups down. Letting go of the disappointment and the hurt that happened so long ago. Yeah, and again, if you look at it, doesn't really want to reflect. No, doesn't really want to reflect. See, and if you look at this, I'll show it to you upright. But in the reflection, there's 1 cup right there. See, kind of being given, but she's, you know, there's loss. There's a lot of disappointment here. You know, people really need to pay attention to how they treat others. Yeah. In a very real way here, I feel. All right, I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to use my soul deck, my my soul deck. It's very, very deep. I'm going to ask you to use your intuition as well, and I'll give you my interpretation. But yeah, what do you see or sense? Yeah, I got to see how this is even okay. I like this for you, Capricorn. This is cool. And I told you these cards are deep. Now she in the card is walking to the future with the transformative butterfly on her back. Spirit guides and angels have your back. Your spirit team has your back, Capricorn. You got to keep going forward, right? This is a very healing energy with all the blues. I like it. Blue is also about throat chakra, right? So somebody could be speaking their mind, right? Speaking their justice, right? I like that card. There's a good omen here for you. So whatever you're doing, let it happen and keep going, right? Just keep going. What else? Oh yeah, I'm going to give you, I guess it's my familiar deck. We're going to see a different familiar deck that I have. Animal totems. Show me what I need to see for my Capricorns. I have a little Capricorn in my chart myself, so now that I think of it, I can see how this resonates with me. All right. Intuitive. We have the loon. Yeah. I live in New England, and we have a lot of loons, you know, a lot of loons around here. Listen to the song in your soul. Trust your intuition as you have a way of knowing. Emerge from the busy life and seek more solitude. Recognize that you are unique and that you are loved. Your spirit team is behind you. They're watching everything very closely. You know, you may be seeing loons. All right, so now I'll give you a Celtic tree. I do like this book for change of seasons. So, yeah, we'll see what we got here. The Celtic tree. Taking the first one. Okay, it's the alum silver fir or the pine. Okay, 16 for those of you who care. Number 16. All right, check it out. Don't forget to flip and flop or whatever, okay? Alum silver fir asks you to imagine climbing to the tallest fir or pine on the highest mountain and become the eagle looking out from its branches. From this wide perspective, your personal worries and concerns seem comparatively small. From here, you can see your situation from the larger view of spirit. Take it in. How do things look from this perspective? Fir reminds you that you have a choice as to how you respond to your life situations, the rewards and challenges. Fir encourages you to take the high road, to rise above the mundane and to seek higher understanding. In order to do this, you're encouraged to spend some time in silence as you seek clarity. The words and ways of spirit are not the ways of the world. You can become the expression of these higher words and ways. The test, of course, is applying them to your daily life with all of its ups and downs. Are you willing to do this? Are you willing to share your wisdom with others? You're promised divine assistance. This tree offers you spiritual understanding, the unconditional love of the Great Mother, and healing. Close your eyes, breathe, and receive this infusion of love. You're encouraged to let go and allow spirit to show you the way. This does take some humility, but it also takes courage to follow the path of love. This is not a religious set of rules or requirements. The question is, what would love do here? That is the question. All right, I'm going to give you a rune. Close this out. We have Stone of Memories. I don't know if I've ever seen this one yet. They're all different on the back. That's a pretty cool one. All right. Stone of Memories. Memories of good days, laughter, tears, or sorrow. They'll be with you in dreams wake tomorrow. Leave nothing left unsaid. Speak your truth. Wear lapis lazuli for spiritual guidance and inspiration. Lapis lazuli, it's a beautiful crystal. Speak your truth. Don't be scared, man. There's a good omen there for you. I like how this is turning out, but I do feel like a lot of you are going through it and a lot of you are coming out of it. You know, you just got to keep going. Those are your messages, Capricorn. Be cool, man. Be kind. Be patient. Please just be a good human. I'll see you in a couple weeks with your next messages. Ciao.